قاصين. عم يطلع لنا الوحش الزعيم مدافع البنسف. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعزائي، معكم فارس من قناة FHD جيمنج، ورجعنا لكم فيديو جديد، ورجعنا باستكمال سلسلة هوغورتس ليجاسي أو تراث هوغورتس بالفيديو الخامس والفيديو السادس إن شاء الله. هاي الفيديو راح ألعب لعبة مطولة وإن شاء الله راح أقسمها لفيديوين. فقبل ما أبلش لا تنسونا من اللايك، لا تنسونا من الاشتراك، لا تنسونا من النشر، وحابب أتشكركم على دعمكم للسلسلة. الصراحة يعني كنت كثير متفاجئ إنه السلسلة جابت صراحة كثير مشاهدات، جابت كثير تفاعل، فحابب أتشكركم.
على فكرة اليوتيوب قال لنا ان 60% من الناس اللي بتتفرج علينا لا اشتركوا في القناة ولا فعلوا زر الجرس ولا عملوا سبسكرايب،
واللي ما اشترك وعم يشوف اشترك، يعني دعمنا مو غلط. فشكرا لكم، وهلا خلينا ننطلق وليتس جيت ستارتد. أعزائي وحياكم الله باستكمال للفيديو. والله ما نعرف وين راح نمشي أنا عزيزي، أقسم بالله. يلا الحمد لله، انطلاق.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Yes. ايوه باب سري.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Yeah, well done. ما عمل شيء.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
الله عليك يا جنتلمان. أعزائي حتى بالألعاب أنا جنتلمان.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Okay.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell.
Okay.
You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay. هيا بنا. X X مربع. هلا. إيفانسكو.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those.
اوكي. وين فينيسكو اصلا؟ هي حطه مكان. هاي الثانية.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
اوكي. حجر القمر. تعلمنا تعويذة جديدة، هاي كمان شغلة منيحة.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
بس لازم نروح نظبط جرعات الصحة تبعنا عند الأستاذ شارب.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Protego!
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we
يا
report to Deek.
الأحاديث قد طويلة.
Yes, Professor.
استكشاف غرفة المتطلبات. لقد انتظرتك هنا مدة طويلة، ربما تم تكليفك بالكثير من المخطوطات أكثر ما توقعت. برجاء إعلامي إذا كانت هناك رغبة في الاجتماع مرة أخرى. مع خالص تقدير تي. مين أنت؟ ما بعرفك. ريفيليو مشان نكشف إذا في قصص شغلات نقدر نستكشفها هون. مع ريفيليو أعزائي تخليك تكتشف الأماكن. في شي هون تكتشف إيش في شغلات هون نعمل فيها شي يعني. هذا الجني بفوق.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you.
Okay.
Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Indeed.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well, now it's time
Okay.
to focus
ما
on what you
طفيت
need.
يعني.
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Okay. يا إلهي.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
الحمد
It
لله.
can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
اوكي مكتوب الوصف. نفهمك بعدين. تعال. ثياب والمعدات.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
اوكي.
I imagine the desk of description.
It will. I hope you'll take... Now, I'll give you a brief...
Conjuring?
Yes,
استحضار.
the magic of creating or conjuring objects.
تعويذة الاستحضار. Alright.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the hive, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished.
Okay.
I see. Can I regain?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions.
اوكي. تعويذ الاستحضار. حط مكان ليوسو. ايش الفرق بيناتكم يعني؟ ما فهمت انا. يلا. اوكي. ضار. تقدر تتحكم بالالوان كمان. خلاص عايش. كفي. غير لون. خلاص كفي. بقية النباتات. خليك لون احمر. يلا طار.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay. Okay, Dick.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about change.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
وده شيئا طبيعيا مرتبطا.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm out.
Oh, sounds perfect.
يا لطيف، ليكون خربنا الدنيا بس.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you.
والله جزء تعبانين على اللعبة يا جماعة. يعني اللعبة بدها تقريبا كمان لا تختمها بدكش 35 ساعة تقريبا إذا بدك تهتم بس بالمهام، و80 ساعة إذا بدك أنت تلعب مهام جانبية. شو هدول؟ ايوه والله شي فخم.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts.
هذا مثل سيف هاوس أعزائي. الواحد يكون عنده مثلا لعبة مثلا تكون عنده بيت يعدل فيه ويعمل فيه كرافتنج والقصص هاي. هذا هو.
This is your space now. Use it wisely.
alright. الحمد لله. صار عندي غرفة. صار عندي مهمتين جانبيات لازم أخلص منهم. بس أنا إيش؟ برج الفلك. شو هو برج الفلك أصلاً؟ ما أعرف وين دخلت الأمان. اختفي. خلص. لازم نعلم هالمكان هذا. ما في تعليم. المهم خلاص خلينا نمشي. قابل سيباستيان. وصلنا لعند سيباستيان.
Over here.
هلا بسيباستيان. هذا بده خدمة مقابل خدمة تبعه.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way.
ايوه. رايحين على الغرفة
Secret
السرية.
passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominis Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
ايوه.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominis I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
خلاص ولا يهمك سرك كبير.
But he's trusted
سأل الأستاذ
me
فيج.
net. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
اوكي.
I think I've seen Ominis in potions. Or was it herbology?
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sent.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about. I've never heard anyone else. Again, mention this to no one.
Understood.
اوكي.
But why does Ominis have...
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin. One of obsessed with blood status, most of them. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous
هذا
spell.
خطر.
You sound like Ominis. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it.
هذا علمنا يا هذا شو.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
اوكي لازم اشغل اكثر من وحده. يلا تكرم.
That's it. I think I got it.
Well done.
خلصنا. شكرا.
The first time Ominis and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's
علمني
more where
علمني.
that came from. Been practicing. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's any...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses
أكيد.
Hogwarts. She's been stuck. Well, meeting a new student will be
هروح بكل
precisely
سرور
what she
يعني.
needs.
I shall look forward to it. I'm not sure where to start.
Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
Nothing gets past you.
Gringotts. When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the
A portkey?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
لست
The book I
مستعدا
found in the
لأنه
restricted
أعزائي
section
تذكروا
was
إنه
missing
هذا
some
من بيت
pages.
سليذرين.
That's about
تمام
it.
يعني ممكن يعمل أي شيء مشان القوة والسلطة.
Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in
لا.
order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And
شكرا.
when I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
لأنه هو من بيت سليذرين يعني هو تواق للقوة والسلطة سفك الدماء، وراح يعمل أي شيء مشان يسيطر. فلهيك لا ما أخبره بالحقيقة أحسن. هذا مستنانا برا.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominis, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I reckon. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How?
خلاص.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it
That rat! You. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to.
أعدك ألا أقول
Trust
أي
me,
شيء.
Ominis. I
خلاص
won't say a word.
خلصنا
Why should I
الدنيا.
trust you? You just.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a...
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
خلصنا الدنيا أعزائي.
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
خلصنا الدنيا. يو. خلصنا الدنيا أعزائي والله. أنا هيك جاوبت اعتباطيا والله صراحة. ولا ما كان بقصدي أصلا الموضوع. والبروفيسور فيج.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally.
ناخذ منه الكتاب.
Master Spavin talks more than he wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
rotten?
Yes, I thought it was odd too.
You met the Headless Hunt? That
Yes, and then I had to find Rich.
who on earth is Richard Jack?
He was a student here long ago. I found the missing pages.
You found the pages.
I did, and because Jackdaw had followed the map they contain. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need...
ناخذ الكتاب ونروح لهنيك.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham? I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
وصلنا للغرفة السرية.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
يلا يا رب جبنا الكتاب. ولا بدنا نشوف بروفيسور بيرسيفل. طب لا تتصفى نحط الكتاب.
This looks promising. A map.
خريطة.
Hogsmeade. Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
الحمد لله حققنا له احلامه للزلمه.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vaulting Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
كمان الأستاذ فيق يساعدنا.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
راح اتعلم لي كم تعويذة وارجع لك.
Be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
ارتفع الليفل تبعنا. مقابلة الأستاذ فيق عند البرج.
What are you up to now?
نشتري مقشة.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around.
What are we looking for today?
ابحث عن مقشر. غاليين يا إلهي ليش هيك؟ طب معي 300 لازم أبيع.
Nice doing business with you.
بيع العنصر. بيع العنصر. دبرنا مصاري.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
ايوه عجبتني هاي اكتر
That
شيء.
item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
راسي.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their... You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. An ideal situation for I could complete work on my first upgrade. What's...
That sounds intriguing.
Thank you.
خلاص راح أحاول لك ألاقي لك شغلات ممكن تستفاد منها.
Once you beat Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
التحدث مع إيميلدا رايس. ملعب الكويديتش.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
أحلى شيء. أخيرا صرنا نقدر نتنقل.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
حياك الله.
Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from... Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this.
عمل شخصية ندلة.
Find out who's the better flyer.
أكيد.
I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
تكرمين يا ميت سلامة لنتسابق. تعالي تشوف.
Actually, why not?
عصبتيني.
Beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Okay.
Success. Excellent.
امور تحت سيطرة، امور تحت سيطرة اعزائي.
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Ha! Good. I've got this.
خسرتها؟
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won.
ولا كلمة ولا ايه؟
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
روحي من
Surely
هون.
my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
والله لا انت قللتي حياة معي كتير يعني.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
صحيح.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a... You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
اوكي شكرا.
There you are. The cross one's duelist to beat.
بعدين العودة إلى أبي ويكنز.
I suspect Mr. Weaver.
رجعنا لأبو عربات.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to settle.
Incredible!
A little turbulent, and it's one. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. Even the naysayer.
I'm
اوكي
excited to hear.
I have a very good...
يلا شكرا حبيبي.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
مشي الحال خلاص. نذهب إلى الاختبار الأول أعزائي. أنا حاسب الحساب هذا مشان هيك.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
ذبحتينا. بروفيسور فيج.
Over here.
هلا والله. يلا يا رب. الاختبار
We're
الأول.
not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the town. More importantly, they've set up camp.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years.
Quickly now.
اوكي. انت بدك مني شغلة انا.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
شو هي بترفكس توتالس؟
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
وينها بأين كتاب بترفكس توتالس؟
Or, I suppose,
Confringo!
والله يا حبيبي انت تريدنا القي تعويذات انا ما اقدر القيها.
I will make you pay.
ايوه. راح يلقطنا. تعال.
Ranrock said so. I've never seen a sword like it. Way up. Over here. Confringo. I was. No! There must be something. He said he Ranrock said so. Confringo.
I'll see it.
Arrogant. Rather unwise coming back this way. Put me down. Confringo. You won't get away with that.
لا يدمروا. اشوف شلون طريقتي كانت بالنهاية احسن انه احنا نخترقهم احسن شيء.
Revelio. Revelio. Orders directly from Ranrock.
يجب البحث في البرج والمنطقة المحيطة به. يجب البحث عن أي شيء له علاقة بالأسماء التي لدينا. ما تجده هنا قد يكون مفتاح لكل مخلوقات الجوبلين أخيرا وصول لمكانات أصحابها في العالم مرة. أوكي يا لطيف.
I will draw blood.
بدك طريق البلاد؟ هنا
You won't stop me.
يا إلهي إيش قوي.
Kill spells glance on the moon. Stop it!
Confringo. Incendio.
يا إلهي. تفتيش البرج. اوكي.
Looks like we found the entrance.
اوكي. اخذ استناك لما تمشي يعني.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Yeah.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Hello.
Revelio.
Hello,
Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Okay.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged. For the moment, however, you've more important.
Yes, sir.
Then, that said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you.
حبيبي سر.
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry.
مستودع السحر القديم، هيا بنا. الاختبار الأول. بسم الله، توكلنا على الله.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
اوكي، كان عندي تعويذة اسمها ريبيرو، ممكن استعملها هون.
Reparo.
ولا الهوا. في طريق طلع من هون.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
نرجع نطلع كمان مرة. ايوه. استكشف.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
ايوه، فوت من البوابة. يا شو هاد؟
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy!
خلاص أنا موضوع هذا
Stupefy!
السحر. لو بس أغير تعويذاتي دقيقة. تمام. طيب ليش الغدر ليش؟
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus.
These look familiar. Accio!
هلا وين؟ يلا يا رب. ايوه اروح الوت هذاك البوكس وارجع.
What did that burst? More statues.
يا لطيف.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
الله عليك يا ابو الفوارس، والله وحش
Not
وحش
making this easy on me.
وحش حقيقي يا ابو صالح.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
وير حلو. شلون بقى بدي اعدي هلا؟ ايوه شوف فتت من هالباب هذا راح الطريق.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
اكيد.
Accio!
ايوه مشي الحال. لوت لوت بس شلون بدنا نعدي هلا؟
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
اوكي صحيح، وجهة نظر سديدة.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
هيك مشي الحال. ايوه جبناها هلا من هون.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
اوكي وصلت الفكرة. لا هيك لا. مشي الحال.
I'll never get used to these floors.
ما في شي يتلوت هون. شكرا شكرا.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
يا إلهي.
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Accio, Incendio.
روح. والله زي سفاح الصحراء. ما لنا غير الحل. والله عزيز خطرت في بالي فكرة، إذا نجحت هيك. يا الله، فن عزيزي، فنان. خلصناها يا ستار جد، بس ما همش وجع الراس اقسم بالله. جد وجت لي راسي، بس يعني الحمد لله اخيرا عدت. كمان هاي يعني نقطة منيحة لنا. افتحوا الابواب. الساحر الاعظم قدم. في شي اعداء بدهم يتبهدلوا. شكرا. شكله وصلت لمرحلة الوحش. بدك تروق. لاحظت لي انت اعزائي شلون قتل هذا؟ لاحظت لي شلون التجاوز؟ والله هاي ضربة قاسية. خالصين. عم يطلع لنا الوحش الزعيم مدافع البنسف. ايش في؟ ليش هيك قلش؟ والله شمطنا ديك الضربة المرتبة عزيزي. والله معركة وين حبيبي والله. شكله ما اعطوني هالقوارير الدم على الفاضي. رومنون 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 والله فنان فنان أعزائي فنان. أحسن قرار أصلا أخذته بحياتي إنه اوكي موت يا زلمة. خلصنا بقى. باي باي. حطيتك وحدة كونفرينجو. كونفرينجو يفضح عينه قوي كتير. بعد هالمعركة لازم تكون هاي النهاية.
Another pensive.
بنسف أخيرة. لا هاي لازم دقيقة بس تلاقي تياب. مشاح أدوات الساعة. بنسف. هيا بنا نرى البنسف أعزائي. دمعة. أنا حاسس هاي راح تكون وراها مصيبة أعزائي.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
ايوه هاي راح تعمل مصيبة أعزائي، أنا متأكد من هالموضوع، مع إنه الزلمة عطاه حكمة يعني جدا رهيبة صراحة.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some
رجعت
getting used
بروفيسور.
to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Okay.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
الرجوع إلى غرفة الخرائط.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the...
قبل ما تحكي أصلا مباشر. أها لنا واحد جديد روكوود.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See...
My studies. Yes.
Okay.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
إنه حارس ربحت جائزة. لك أعزائي طول الحديث يدل على تعقيد القصة شوي معقدة صراحة. وهون أعزائي يكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو لليوم. أتمنى يكون الفيديو عجبكم. طبعا أعزائي مثل ما شفت عم بحاول قد ما فيني أركز على القصة الرئيسية وأتجنب المهام الجانبية بشكل عام يعني. فقولوا لنا رأيكم بالسلسلة بشكل عام واكتبوا لنا بالتعليقات كيف شايفينها لحد الآن وكيف رضاكم عنا. وأكيد قبل ما ننهي لا تنسونا من اللايك، لا تنسونا من الاشتراك، لا تنسونا من النشر. كان معكم فارس FA Night Gaming، تحياتي لكم وين ما كنتوا وسلام.